Hi everyone, I'm Carolyn. Welcome back to another episode of As I See It. If you clicked on this thumbnail because you saw my face, just know this is not my RV channel. This is my political channel. I am starting to have a suspicion that I want to share with you. I just tweeted 30 seconds ago, and that's what made me think I need to turn on the camera and share this thought. I just tweeted that the Harris campaign has been nearly flawless from day one. The messaging is on point, the energy, the enthusiasm. She's made a couple missteps with handling hecklers in the audience, and then she regrouped and did better the next time. There have been a couple of missteps, but it's been nearly flawless. My next question is, how do you launch a nearly flawless campaign on day one? I think I've seen a little bit of chatter, and I've had some thoughts that maybe this was planned. Maybe Biden planned on stepping down all along. This shortened election cycle, what was it, 90 days, 96 days or something like that, when Biden stepped down and her candidacy was announced, a very short 3-month election cycle. Number one, it caught the Trump campaign completely off guard. They thought they were going to be going up against Biden. They were not prepared for this at all. Number two, it takes away, not only did it catch the Trump campaign off guard, it takes away the years and months of preparation they could have had to manufacture dirt on her, or to even get foreign adversaries, if there are indeed foreign adversaries on her side. But this shortened election cycle really makes a lot of their strategies moot. With only 3 months, they're scrambling to find their footing. And I'm sure they have operatives in the background and everything trying to dig up dirt, and there could still be an October surprise and everything, but they were caught so off guard and the shortened election cycle gives them less time to manufacture. You see JD Vance and Trump, they're scrambling to find things, low IQ, and claiming that Walz lied about his military service, and they're pulling shit out of their ass. Really, they really are. But think about it. Think about the decades long campaign against Hillary Clinton and the Clintons. So they were prepared for that. There was already a lot of doubt and suspicion over Hillary Clinton, and then for months leading up to the election and during the election, the Trey Gowdy, that Gowdy guy, and all the other Republicans putting her on hearing after hearing on trial for Benghazi. So they had a lot of ammunition, and just the Republicans have been tearing down Clintons for decades. And then Biden, Biden has a history in public office, and they were prepared for Biden. And of course, they drummed up the Hunter Biden and the false accusations that Hunter Biden was, I don't remember, was it the Chinese that he supposedly had business deals with that Joe Biden was a part of? They were prepared for Joe Biden. They have been preparing for years. The same way they smeared the Clinton name and Hillary Clinton for decades, they have been spending the last, 4 years smearing Biden. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, Biden is out of the picture. And we have someone who they have not spent years and decades smearing. It's almost a clean slate. I say almost because, of course, they're dragging up baggage and trying to, accuse her of disgusting things that men always accuse some men, weak men, mediocre men always accuse successful women of. But yeah, I'm starting to wonder if this might have been the plan all along. If you think about it, a lot of you got really upset when Biden said he was going to stay in the race this year, because a lot of you thought that he swore to everybody that he would only run for 4 years. I researched that every time I saw the claim in my comments, and he never promised anyone. He made comments that he would be a bridge, and there were advisors who suggested that meant he would only run for 1 term, but there was no promise. There was no outright, I promise I'm only going to run 1 term. But what if that was the plan? What if this was all a ruse? that Biden was going to stay in the race. And what if, and this might be a little too conspiratorial, and I'll own that, what if the debate performance was on purpose? It's interesting on the timing, and I always thought the timing of Biden dropping out was interesting. It wasn't right after the debate performance. It was after the RNC. The Republicans spent time and money and energy and resources to go against Biden, to get intelligence on Biden, to dig through years and years of records and history and his personal life, to dig up dirt and find every little tiny thing that they could say that might change voters' minds about Biden. All that time, money, and energy was put into the DNC. So Biden didn't drop out right after the debate. He waited until they spent all that time on him at their huge convention, and then he announced he was dropping out. So all that time and money and energy put into smearing their opponent during the RNC was wasted, right? And literally, in comes Kamala Harris with pretty much a clean slate. So it's just a thought. Biden is extremely intelligent. The Democrats right now are playing chess. And I saw a quote recently, Democrats are playing chess. I think Harris and Walz and Biden are playing chess. And the MAGA Republicans are playing hopscotch. And I just wonder if this was all planned all along. I wouldn't doubt it, because too much is at stake. And also all the questions about the election being stolen and the possibility of civil war. You know they're working behind the scenes to ensure our democracy and our Constitution stay intact. And if they are working so hard behind the scenes to make sure we have a smooth transition of power, to make sure the elections are safe and accurate, you know that there is also chatter behind the scenes about who is the best person to beat Trump. How can we form a strategy that is going to ensure us the win? And I got to tell you, the difference in energy from Biden, who literally gave us sleepy Joe Biden. Literally, he handed that to the Republicans on a silver platter at the debate. From sleepy Joe Biden to wide awake, energetic, hopeful, joyous Kamala Harris. It's just my thoughts. It's how I see it right now. What do you think? Is that just kind of a little too conspiratorial? Or do you think that there is a possibility that this was a plan all along for Joe Biden to drop out? Well, one more thing I wanted to make. He's old, he's tired, and you see it. I see it more now. I don't think I wanted to see it. I was talking to my therapist about it, and she said those of us who really wanted to hold on to Joe Biden, myself included, I was terrified of replacing him. And she was like, yeah, of course. We're all in survival mode. We're literally like in survival mode, or we were. And then Kamala Harris came along and went, and we're out of survival mode and we're into hope mode again. So that's how I see it. What do you think? Leave your thoughts below. Thanks for being here. I'll see you tonight on my RV channel. I'm working on that too. Got a lot going on today. All right, I'll see you soon. Thanks for being here. Subscribe if you like my content. Bye.